I imagine it like a pond that was calm. Our family life was calm. And this stone just falls and it hits the water in that moment and everything changed. It was a wave of emotion that crushed us. After our loss, I don't think I was ready to read a book, and I wasn't ready to kind of sit down and talk to someone, and I wasn't ready to just kind of search online for what I needed. But I'd listened to someone talk to me about what loss was like.
It affects everything. It affects finances, it affects friendships, it affects relationships with family, it affects work, and it's something that will affect everything you do in every way for the rest of your life.
Grief is exceptionally lonely, and it's a trauma. And so how do you talk about not just a grief that's unknown, but a grief of a child? And then on top of that, from the male perspective, that's hard. And because we don't talk openly about it, it's really easy to forget that dads go through this. What we wanted to achieve with the podcast was, how do you get to have those conversations with people? This is what you're going to experience returning to work, for example. Is this happening? What's happened to your relationship with your partner? How do you tell a sibling that mummy's not bringing the baby home? Nobody tells you how to do that. And the idea of being able to hear another dad or dads say, you're going to be all right. We know how to get through that.
The humour in the podcast, it was a conscious decision. You can have a good, honest, open conversation with someone about baby loss and you can laugh. It doesn't have to be dark and depressing and make you feel worse.
We complement each other really well, and part of that is because we just absolutely cane each other about everything. You would not go into a podcast around one of the worst things you can possibly go through and think that you're going to end up laughing with someone. But that's the dynamic we have, and I think that when people listen to us or see us, you get a sense there's a really nice bond, and I think that that will give other bereaved dads out there hope that they can find that bond with someone that they never knew existed before.
Toxic masculinity is something that just embeds itself in you following baby loss. As young men, we're taught to be strong, not to talk about our emotions, not to show weakness, just get on with it. Complete and utter rubbish. When you get a group of men together to talk about baby loss, there is nothing quite as empowering as doing that. There's so much negativity out in the world anyway. A bit of positivity following something so tragic can only be a good thing.
We know so many men who don't feel like they can grieve openly. I know so many men who feel like they're taking the world on their shoulders and they're alone and they're isolated.
We get so many messages from dads saying, I didn't know there were other dads feeling like this. I didn't know that how I was feeling is normal and that I'm doing exactly what I should be doing.
We want to show through our conversations how opening up and reaching other fathers and other parents can really make a difference to how the rest of your life pans out.